doing here? Wow. Oh my goodness, I'm just trying to enjoy a beer on my day off. My gosh. Got cameras everywhere. Well, I'm glad you're here, because I have some things to say. You see, a man by the name of Kolton Keith, he's been wanting to, fight me for some time. Fight me ever since our last battle in December. Word through the grapevine is that the Kolton Keith is back from his little Hollywood escapades and wants to put his hands back on the Psycho. That's not gonna happen, Kolton Keith. You had your shot in December. In fact, it wasn't even your shot. It was my shot. You've screwed me over so many times. It's hard for me to count on one hand. I would need to use a second hand, and I can't because a beer's in it. 2 months ago, in December, Kolton Keith had his shot one-on-one with the Psycho for the OAB Championship. This is after 3 months, 4 months of attacks, of underhanded, evil attacks. And wouldn't you know it, out of the blue, out of randomness, maybe it's the history we have together, who knows why it happened, but my biggest rival of all time, King Violent, returned and helped me stop Kolton Keith from cheating once again. He came and helped me stop the fraud, the fake Messiah, the fake Kolton Keith from winning. Kolton Keith was scared off, going to do movies and stuff. Me, I couldn't. As it comes to be, and as you may know, the OAB title is now retired. But Kolton Keith still feels in his little bones that he should have a one-on-one again with me. And we maybe should have. You know, him and I were supposed to face back in January. We were supposed to face at the Bullfish. We were supposed to face at Determination. But you know what? That's been pushed back. And I am no longer obsessed with taking out Kolton Keith because I've already beat him. I have nothing left to prove. Nothing left to prove to Kolton Keith. And in 2025, it was announced that the tag division would be elevated, that we all needed to go out and look for a partner. And as our differences may be, the history is there, and so King Violent and the Psycho have formed an unlikely duo. And so, at Game Over, King Violent and the Psycho will compete in tag team action against Scorched Earth Society. We know very little about the Scorched Earth Society other than the fact that they will have a very, very, very sad debut in the SWF when they will be defeated by the actor known as Psycho, as well as my tag team partner, King Violent. But don't you worry, Kolton. Don't you worry one bit. We're not going to leave you off the card at Game Over. In fact, I know who your opponent is. In fact, management let me handpick your opponent. So thank you, Bobby Babin. Your opponent at Game Over will be none other than Steven will be none other. You will go one-on-one with the ring bully, Steven Remsen. I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun, Kolton Keith. And I hope for your sake that we don't run into each other again. It's game over.